it's Elizabeth with the Art of Nutrition Home, and today we're going to be making some banana protein muffins. Right now I have 2 frozen bananas that I put into my blender, and I'm going to add a little bit of milk and some date syrup to sweeten it. I like to freeze my bananas so they don't go to waste, because sometimes I just don't get to it in enough time to make banana bread. So I use them in smoothies and baking, and it's just easier to use them when they're frozen. For my sweetener today, I'm going to be using some date syrup. It's going to be 1 tablespoon of date syrup into the banana mixture. Just double it here because it's not sweet enough. Next, I'm going in with my vanilla extract. I'm going to use a teaspoon, 1 teaspoon. I'm going to go in with 2 tablespoons of milk. I believe this is 2%. 1 tablespoon, and the other one's coming right up. And the 2nd tablespoon of milk. I'm going to go in with 3 eggs, and I'm going to crack that into my blender. I'm going to go in with some Greek yogurt. It is a vanilla honey flavor, and I have half a cup, and I'm going to put it into my mix. I'm going to go in with half a cup of extra crunchy peanut butter, and the half a cup is going to go in. Now I'm going to blend. Going to set the wet mixture to the side. So I'm going to use all-purpose flour, and I'm going to use 1 1/2 cup of flour. I'm using the half cup because it fits into my all-purpose flour container that I'm currently using much better. I'm going to tap off the excess, shake it out, try to kind of level it out. Kind of see it there. Okay, don't mind me, I literally made waffles earlier. I'm on a baking cooking kick today apparently, so, and I didn't film that because I already showed you guys how I make my waffles, so it'd be redundant. So there is 1 1/2 cups of flour. If you want to level it off, you can go ahead and level it off on your own end. We're going to do 1 teaspoon of baking powder into our dry bowl. In it goes. So I have a 1/3 cup of whey protein. You can use whatever protein powder you want to use, but this is what I have. So I'm going to put it into my dry mixture. 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. In the cinnamon goes. We're going to put in half a teaspoon of baking soda. Now we're going to put in 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I'm using pink Himalayan salt. Now I'm going to hand mix the dry ingredients together before I put in the wet ingredients. Okay. Now I'm going to add in my wet. Now I'm going to mix them, try not to overmix. The tins are filled, and you could put walnuts, you could put chocolate chips, you could do like a brown butter crumble on top. I think that would be amazing, but I'm just going to keep it simple. And my oven is already at 350 degrees, and I'm going to go put these in. I'm going to set the timer for 16 minutes. Should take around like 14 to 16 minutes, depending on the type of cookware that you use, the color of your cookware, where you live, the elevation, all that jazz, the type of oven that you have. So I'm going to let that cook, or I should say bake.
Mommy.
this is what they look like after 16 minutes of baking. So I tried it and it tastes good, but it's not really sweet. It's like subtly sweet. So if you like your muffins to taste a little bit sweeter, I would either add more date syrup or maybe like some brown sugar, or use riper bananas, because the bananas that I used apparently weren't ripe enough. So that's why it wasn't as sweet as I anticipated. But it is pretty healthy, and if you're trying to go like a low sugar route, these are not bad. I liked it. Thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day. Bye!